cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. That's to open the door. That door was locked. The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger! Closed for repairs."
Well, guess what? This place is closed.
The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it.
Ding, ding, ding!
Dong, da-da-long, da-da-long. Up
Scared.
the stairs. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I could say the same about me. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. That woman's photo. I knew I had to get back to Rachel to find out what happened. It was shut tight. There was a rusty-looking card slot on the other side, on the side. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? This is a puzzle, so we're gonna do it. The panel seemed to be working again. These ones people don't get to do it on. Yes. Getting power running.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
I'm scared.
Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Looked like some beer bottles had been used on the table recently. I wondered, was that guard using this as a break room of his own?
Yep.
Maybe. Maybe. The door had been hastily boarded up. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. My head ached, and I recalled the last time Norman, Rachel, and I all had lunch together. Rachel seemed so much more at ease when we all hung out. Another panel that I hoped would help get the power back on. Yes. Beer. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the claw hammer? Did we take the claw hammer?
You missed it.
No, I didn't. I wanted to ask sooner so that people can answer sooner so that they're not waiting as long.
Oh, yeah.
Yup. Yeah. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. It was also covered in the guard's blood. Being useful and productive, there in this plant, that was all I ever wanted. When the factory closed, everything got worse. These doors are annoying.
They're annoying.
The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card?
Did we take the magnetic card?
It's less waiting time, hopefully. I'm assuming they're going to say yes. 1, 2, 3, yes!
Yeah!
I slipped the key card into my pocket.
Why don't you just say key card?
From the musty smell, I assumed no one had used this locker for a long time.
No.
Yes, we pushed the switch.
Still isn't working.
Got them going. All of them's are runnings. All the power beyond. I struck with the hammer. The old wooden boards came apart easily. After I had removed the planks, I left the hammer on the floor. No, I wanted the hammer.
guards' heads in.
This was my locker. There in the factory. It stank of booze. There was a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. I thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. This room was nothing but bad memories. This room was nothing but bad memories. The floor was littered with old liquor bottles. Looked like somebody had holed up here. The smell of open booze bottles made me retch. I had given the stuff up a while ago, hadn't I? Someone must have come here often to drink. There were a lot of bottles. Maybe that guard, maybe he wasn't killed. He could have gotten drunk, slipped on a rock or something. Yeah, that's right. He slipped on a rock over and over and over again.
And died and died and died over and over and over again.
Where did we just come from?
It came from downstairs.
We haven't checked this store yet. Or had we? Yes, we had.
I'm scared.
Ow, you're digging your chin into my shoulder. It
I'm
hurts.
scared.
I understand that you're scared, but that doesn't give you freedom to, like, hurt me.
Well, I'm taking. Now I'm hurting myself.
Sorry.
I'm hurting myself because of you.
Wait, did we miss the keycard thing?
No.
We did, I think. Door opened now the power was back on. We did, it was up the next floor. Oh, another smudge of dirt similar to the one I found in the sewers was on the floor. It didn't look like the footprints were mine, but they were probably too faint to tell. A large pile of building materials and debris blocked the way. The factory floor never did get repaired as needed. We closed too soon for that to happen.
I want to ask a question.
What do you want to ask?
The next choice.
Rusted old regulator of some kind sat dusty and unused against the wall. Within the dust there were deep scratches like from some kind of tool or blade. Planks, tools, and broken up parts blocked any further passage. That factory was like a tomb now. It never got repaired and we never came back. So what were we supposed to get down here? Anything?
That's sad.
Just about the dirt.
That's sad.
It is sad.
It makes me sad. That smell makes me dig.
All the way at the end of this hall. There it is. The key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the key card?
Did.
We can pretty much assume they're gonna say yes. You did it. You typed it all by yourself.
I didn't put capitalizations.
Yes. Blink, blink. Ow.
That's the vent we jumped down and broke our leg.
Yeah.
We don't do that. Don't!
Alright, I won't even bother.
Restart.
We don't have a choice. There was some kind of ventilation hatch here. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump?
Well, it's the only option.
We can look around. Damn it! We did it again. I screwed up. I screwed up big time. Alright, we gotta jump. We're gonna have to jump. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. Now we're walking slower.
Dude, come on. You could have just like, oh, I don't know, held on to the ledge.
There was a crumpled
down.
up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily, and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter?
Did we lead the letter? Did we lead the letter? Read the letter.
I think it's about time to wrap up. What do you think?
No!
Let's get out of this building and then wrap up, okay?
No, we're
What, you
about
wanna
near
finish
the,
it?
We're near the end.
Are we? Alright.
This is like near the end.
Alright.
6
Alright.
hours.
Are we reading
later.
it? Yes or no? Because I'm not hearing anything from the chat room.
We are reading it. 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what looked to be like a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was need to.
Need.
Just don't. Drinking. Need. Norman. Who was Norman writing to? I stepped out of the factory, glad to be rid of its smell, of its memories. Couldn't stop thinking about the room with the bottles in it. Was that guard I found outside really drinking up there? What about Norman, who had rooted through all blah 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 blah?
All of those
I couldn't tell
factors.
where I was as I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to a road, get my bearings. Maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff to the factory, if I remembered correctly.
That's like a Neo Scavenger.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sounds like Neo Scavenger a little bit.
Okay. Which is the spot where we can just head back to town?
This one.
Is this it?
I think this is like near the end.
Where our choice is to like go on to something else, or there wasn't anything else in that other room. Yeah. Yeah, to go on into something. I think, or to ignore it. I think this is the spot. Yep.
Just like where we ignore it.
The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out of one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it back? Let's assume they're going to say yes.
Just say yes then.
I cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card, and now this. I tucked the card into my wallet next to my credit card. Sounded like it was going to start raining again.
Damn it.
Don't you need... Wasn't that other spot? Wasn't it that other room? Like right outside that door where it was you were supposed to do it?
There was no gate.
I know, but I thought that that was where you did it. Like you click there and that was how it was like, I could see the town from here.
No, I think we thought that was the security guard. I think like we didn't check out the place with the security guard because we thought that was the way to end the game. That was the place.
Okay. Are we quitting?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
We're
All
gonna
right.
look out this window.
Okay. Okay. Alright, everybody. We are going to go ahead and wrap up. So thank you very much for joining us. It's getting kind of late for our wolf pack, so we're going to wrap up and say good night. So
Good night,
see y'all
all.
later. Good night. See you next week. We are streaming tomorrow night. Bcash, if you can make it, we are doing a stream tomorrow night. It is our tabletop simulator night, so please keep on the lookout.
Board
It
game
will be
night.
starting. Yeah, it will be starting at 7 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if there are still people who are interested, this goes for anybody who has tabletop simulator. Please let us know. Message me and such like. So we will talk to you all later. What?
I want to play.
You can probably play. It's gonna be hard. It's a trivia game.
What game is it?
It's called Geek Out. It's a lot of fun.
That's right. I heard you guys playing about that.
Yeah.
Let me just pick up this knife.
Why do you have a knife?
Because I said I was gonna pick one up and kill you at the end of
What?
this stream.
No! Stop!